Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope that you are fine and full of energy to attend today's lecture. Before we go on, I would like you people to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon too so that you may receive the regular updates about my videos. Okay, let's get started. Let me first tell you about the topic about which we are going to discuss. The topic of our today's discussion is sentence and the kinds of sentences based on purpose and function. Let me first tell you about the definition of a sentence. The sentence may be defined as a group of words that gives complete meaning, thought, or idea and makes complete sense. And each sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. Moreover, every sentence should make sense and must contain a subject and a verb. Here are the examples. Dogs live in kennels. Now, you see that this sentence is conveying complete thought. Moreover, it is started with a capital letter and ended with a full stop. Look at the second example. Are children swimming? This is a question statement and it is also conveying full thought, and moreover, it is started with a capital letter and ended with a question mark. Let's move on and talk about the kinds of sentences based on purpose and function. Following are the 5 main kinds of sentences based on purpose and function. Number 1, declarative sentences. Number 2, interrogative sentences. Number 3, exclamatory sentences. Number 4, imperative sentences. And number 5, optative sentences. We shall be talking about all these kinds of sentences. Now, let's talk about the first kind, which is declarative or assertive sentences. Now, you know that assertive sentences are also known as declarative sentences, and these sentences convey ideas and information. Moreover, these sentences can be positive as well as negative. The negative statements are called the negative sentences, and the positive statements are called affirmative sentences. Look at the examples now. The fruits are rotten. This is the affirmative declarative sentence. Number 2, we are not going out for shopping. This is negative declarative sentence. Number 3, no one played cricket. This is also a negative declarative statement. Number 4, our team won the match. This is affirmative declarative statement. Now, let's talk about the second kinds of sentences based on purpose and function. There are 2 kinds of interrogative sentences, those who start with WH words and those who start with the auxiliary verbs. Here are the examples which show that which kind of sentences are those who start with WH words. Look, who is the owner of this car? Where do you live? Who broke the rule? Now you see, these question statements are starting with WH words, which are who, where, and who. Look at the second kinds of interrogative sentences which start with the auxiliary verbs. Is that your bag? Hasn't the hunter killed the lion? Isn't she present in the class? Now you see that these question statements are starting with the auxiliary verbs. Is, has, and is are the auxiliary verbs. Let's move on and talk about the third kind of sentences based on purpose and function. They are the exclamatory sentences. And the exclamatory sentences are those kinds of sentences which express sudden, strong feelings or emotions. And they end with an exclamation mark. The sudden, strong feelings and emotions can be of joy, surprise, anger, or disgust. Let's discuss the examples. Number one, what an interesting personality she is. Number two, how cool is the weather today? Number three, alas, he has failed in the exams. Number four, my goodness, what a surprise this is. Number five, hooray, I have stood first in my class. Now you see that all these sentences are showing sudden strong emotions or feelings. So they become the exclamatory sentences, and this is another sign of the exclamatory sentences that they end with an exclamation mark. Move on and talk about the fourth kind of sentences based on the purpose and function. They are called imperative sentences. And the imperative sentences express command, suggestion, order. They also offer advice and make requests. Moreover, the imperative sentences end with a full stop, but in some cases, exclamation mark can be used, especially for commands and orders. Let's look at the examples. Please open the door. This is a request. Come back at once. This is an order. I suggest you start preparing for your exams. This is suggestion. Wear your coat. It's cold outside. This is the advice. And number five, don't walk on the grass. This is the command. So these sentences are the imperative sentences, which are requests, order, suggestion, advice, or command. Let's move on and talk about the fifth kind of sentences based on purpose and function. They are called optative sentences. And the optative sentences are those sentences which are generally used to express a wish. For example, may you succeed in your exams. Long live my father. God bless you all. Wish you a very happy life. Have a good day. So all these sentences are showing or expressing wish. So they become the optative sentences. And I wish you also a very good day. Hope to see you soon with another video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.